Well, hello sweet friends, welcome back to my channel and another thrifting video. We went to a flea market today and we also stopped at Savers. So I have two hauls to show you. They were very kind of overpicked, but I did manage to find a few good items. So I'm excited to share those with you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. We're doing good over here. As you can see at the beginning of the video, we have a nice simmer pot going. So in this simmer pot, I just used oranges, apples, and some cinnamon. I kept it really plain and simple. And even though it's really a fall smell, I love it when my house smells like that all year long. So I do use it all year long. And I also wanted to mention that tomorrow I will also have another video. So I'm gonna do back-to-back videos. Today's gonna have the haul from the flea market and the thrift store. And I'm gonna insert some footage from the flea market, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it looked like. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna show you where I put everything, styled everything, and also with the items I thrifted last week. So you'll get a full glimpse of everything, kind of like a mini house tour too, because I have changed a few things around. So I wanted to show you. So I figured I'd do it all in one video and it would be back to back. So you would remember all the things I thrifted and you could see where they were put. And I will also have the winner of my planner that I will be sending out this week. So I will have the name of the person. So I'm going to announce that tomorrow. And then I want to send it to her first so she knows she won. But anyway, let's get into the haul. It smells so amazing in here. I just love that smell so much. But let's get into it. But before we get into it, I'm just going to insert the footage from the flea market. So here you go. That flea market is massive. There's so many aisles and so many things. I did find though, even with the flea market, prices have gone up in there. So I passed by a lot of items I normally would have picked up, but I just wasn't going to pay the price that they wanted. So I let them go by. I figured, you know what? Eventually I will run into one of those items at a thrift store or at a Goodwill, and I will get it at less of a price. I just couldn't see paying, you know, $40 for a copper teapot when I can run into them at Goodwill for like $5-6. So let those go by. But I also wanted to share, I don't know if you guys drink the bubbly or not. I just started drinking them. This one is the orange cream. Oh my God, they are so good. Not sponsored by any means, but these are just so good. I love it. It really just tastes like cream soda with a hint of orange. And so there's no caffeine, there's no nothing. Well, it might have caffeine, I'm not really sure, but it's sugar-free and all of that. So delicious. Okay, enough with my babbling. Let's get on to it. So let me just grab the first bag over here. First couple things I picked up. So I was walking by and they were $3 each, but I got these two vintage pictures. One is of a woman and one is of a little boy, and since I have a son, I thought that was fitting. So I got the woman and the little boy for $3 each. And it does have a backing to it for both of them. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read it. But that was that. But I just thought, I just loved the vintage photos. So I figure I'll put them in a basket. I'll put them somewhere. I don't know where yet, but you'll find out tomorrow, won't you? And so will I. So I picked up those. And then this I thought was just so pretty. And she took the tag off, but I think it was like $8. But I got this really, really pretty pillow that says, "Bless this home." And it is just like on canvas, and it was handmade. So things in her booth were handmade, which I thought was just so special. And I love the blue, and to me it's very cottagey, kind of grandma cottage, something your grandma would have knitted on a pillow. So I did grab that. I want to say it was like $8 or $10, but I just thought it was so pretty. So I grabbed that. Next thing I grabbed, and I thought it was a little pricey because it was, I guess when they checked me out, they took all the price tags off, but I know this was $15. But it's like a little pot holder. So you hang this up like against the wall. It's curved, it's rounded, and then you hang pots or whatever, you know, you want to off it. So I had an idea for it, and even though it was $15, which I think maybe like $8 should have been like the max, and I really wanted it. So I grabbed it, and I can't wait to style it. I'm so excited. This is like one of my favorite things. So I was really excited to find that. And these were flea market finds, if I didn't say that before. Next thing I got, and it was $6. No, I'm sorry, it was $5, and it was 20% off. So this lady's booth was wonderful. But there was only one thing I wanted, and it was this beautiful picture. And it has like the outline, and I think it's a man and a woman. It seems to be very old. It's extremely heavy. I don't know if it's ironstone or not, but I just loved it. I thought it was so beautiful. Maybe in my hutch behind me or in another hutch, maybe on the mantle with some flowers in it. I'm not really sure, but I just thought it was so interesting. And it has like a little scallop design on the top and the bottom. Just has her tag on the bottom, but I loved it. I thought it was just so pretty. So grabbed that. Let's see. Oh yeah. And the next thing I grabbed, sorry about all the noise. Should probably unpack everything, shouldn't I, before I start showing you. So this was $18, which again, I thought was a little pricey. But I loved the bowl. It's kind of a yellowish color, and I loved the scalloped edges on it. I just thought it was so pretty. No markings or anything. Well, there is a marking on it, but hard to tell. But I just thought it was beautiful. Something about it. I'm not really like into the yellows. I don't know, but sometimes something just catches your eye and you're like, I can use that for something, not sure what yet, but it's going somewhere. It's going somewhere, ladies. But I think it was the scalloped edgings that really drew me in. So again, I grabbed it. And I think that was all I grabbed. Was that it? I think that was all I grabbed from that store. Yep. Then I think we moved. Nope, I have a couple more. I knew I grabbed some more stuff. One more thing. And this was, oh nope, this was from Savers. Okay, so I guess that was everything I grabbed. I grabbed so much stuff today. That was everything I grabbed from the flea market. So now we'll move on to Savers. So at Savers, and this was $3.49, which is more my speed. You know, when I buy something, between $3 and $8 is usually where I like to fall. But it's this cute little planter. And I thought it was just so pretty. Obviously it needs a good washing. I think it is ironstone. Yep. And I thought it was just beautiful. Just loved it. That's my cats playing with bags, in case you hear that noise. They grabbed a bag and they're in the other room playing with it. But so I grabbed that. That was $3.49. Again, my speed. And let's see what's in here. Oh, yep. So this was $3.99, and it's just a crock. Very plain, nothing special about it. But you know, you put a full plant in there, some utensils, put it as like a centerpiece on your table. You know, if you do like a little tablescape, you can just put like some spoons or something in here, or hold your wooden spoons in it. But anytime I find a crock, I always grab it because you can always find some kind of use for it. And $3.99 to me, great price. Now, if this was at the flea market, I guarantee you it would have been $18. It seemed like most of the stuff I grabbed in the flea market, when I looked at it, was $18. So I don't know if they had a meeting together or what, and so let's price everything at $18, but that's kind of what it was. All right, next thing, oh, totally not mine, ladies. My husband is a big Charles Schwartz fan, so everything Peanuts and Charlie Brown and Snoopy. So he bought himself, actually I bought it for him. So he got Snoopy holding Woodstock, so he will use this next Christmas. Actually, he'll probably use this all the year through. Who are we kidding? And it was $3.49. And I had posted, if you guys follow me on Instagram, so there was like a little meme, it was a lady shopping at Home Goods. So she's kind of going through her cart and she's, you know, making sure everything was like matching in there, and her husband comes over with like a Woodstock pillow and she throws it at him. She's like, don't need your help, don't want a Woodstock pillow. I was like, totally my husband coming to me, can I get this? Keep it in the basement, you can get anything you want. But anyway, so he grabbed that, or I grabbed it for him. And I did grab from Savers, and it was $4.49, but I did find an ironstone plate. I don't know if it's a plate or a server. I think it's a serving bowl. Now they're gonna start playing with the newspaper things are wrapped in, so I'm sorry if there's crinkling noises in the background. So I grabbed this, and this will go in my hutch in the living room, I'm pretty sure. Or I thought kind of a cool idea would be to go outside, because we have a lot of pine trees back there, is grab pine cones and stick some pine cones in here or something. You can always find a use for ironstone, even if you just display it. So if you find it, you should always grab it. It's my rule of thumb anyway. Come on, guys. And let's see. Next thing I got was and I don't really buy crystal things. I don't really have anything in the house that's crystal. However, this was $2.99, and just something about the shape of it, and I love like pottery or crystal, anything that has feet on it. So like a serving tray, a chair, if it has the little feet, I am in love with it. It's just something about it. So I think I'm gonna put this maybe on our coffee bar with, I don't know if I'll put like assorted tea bags in there just so they can kind of be handy. Not really sure yet, but you and I will find out tomorrow. So I got that. I think that was it from the bags. Yep. So now you can't have a haul without some baskets, as we all know. So this one was $3.49. And it actually came originally from Christmas Tree Shop because the Christmas tree tag is still on it. How much did they want for it at Christmas Tree Shop? No, look at this. So this really creams my corn, ladies. So they left the tag on it from Christmas Tree Shop, which shows that it was $2.99 at Christmas Tree Shop. And from Savers, a thrift store, I paid $3.49. So I paid more for it at a thrift store than I would have if I bought it when Christmas Tree Shop was still open. That really proves my corn. Anyway, I loved it, so I got it anyway. Still in my price range, so I grabbed it. And I really like the kind of, I don't know if it's like a turquoisey green or something like that color in it, but I loved it. So I got that one, and I also found this one. And these are so hard to find. I never find ones that like are flat on one side that you could hang on the wall and like drape something out of it. And this was $4.49 at Savers. And I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this yet. I have a couple ideas. But after this video, I'm gonna start walking around my house trying to figure everything out. So I grabbed that. And last thing I got was a frame. And this was $2.99. So I picked up a gold frame. We have a picture, a wedding picture in our room that's in a, like in a silver frame with like hearts on it. And I don't like hearts on anything. So I bought this so I can just change it out. And I'm gonna put that frame on Poshmark. If any of you are curious, I do have a Poshmark account, and I'll put the tag down there if you wanted to look at anything. But that was it for the haul. So I think I did pretty well with both stores. So that was all good. So I am going to get busy styling and washing everything and putting everything in its spot so I can go ahead and make another video and give you kind of a home tour, because a few things in the house have changed. So I'm going to kind of walk you through, show you what has changed, and show you where all these thrifted and flea market finds end up. So I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of the day, and I will see you again tomorrow. So thank you for your visit. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.